In order to make it through school, you have to have the proper funding in place. Funding was one topic MSGSA members asked us to cover from our needs assessment last year. With that in mind, I sat down with the financial manager for the School of Graduate Studies, Sean Simpson, to discuss graduate funding.
Hi, my name is Sean Simpson. I'm the financial manager with the School of Graduate Studies here at Morgan State University. I'm here to talk about scholarships and grants and funding opportunities within the School of Graduate Studies. Our funds fall into three primary categories, and that is the scholarship and grant, the assistantship, and the fellowship. I'll explain all three. The scholarship and grant is self-explanatory. It's tuition coverage only. It does not pay a university fee. It does not pay room and board. It does not pay books, and it does not pay meals. However, it does pay tuition in 3 credit increments, and it pays up to 9 credits. So it divides it out as 3, 6, or 9 credits. 9 credits is the max. And that's per semester, so the maximum award will be 18 credits for 2 semesters. The next source in line is the assistantship, and it's practically the same thing as the scholarship and grant as far as paying tuition. It pays 3, 6, 9 credits. No university fees as well, no room and board. However, on top of the tuition award that you receive, you will actually be offered a position or an opportunity to work within your program or your department. You receive a contracted amount, and you are considered a student employee. If you're a master level student, you get that your contract typically starts September 1st and it ends May 31st. If you're a doctoral level student, your contract starts September 1st and it ends August 31st of the following year. The last fund source is the fellowship. It is a very strict fund source out of the three. It is very similar to the assistantship, where it pays your tuition up to 9 credits in 3 credit increments. However, you do work and you also receive a contracted amount. The difference between the assistantship and the fellowship is that with an assistantship, it does not matter if you're an international student or a domestic student or a permanent resident. However, with the fellowship, you must be a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident. The international students cannot receive fellowships. They only can receive assistantships. Another difference between the two is that the assistantship pays you every 2 weeks, whereas the fellowship pays you once a month. A lot of students get confused with funding opportunities from the School of Graduate Studies with financial aid. Financial aid, we have a whole separate office for financial aid, and it's for undergrad and graduate level students, and it's typically loans through our federal government or other funding sources. Funding through me or through the School of Graduate Studies is actually scholarships and grants, so it's money you actually do not have to pay back. But again, it only pays tuition. It does not pay room and board, university fees, and books, etc. Whereas financial aid, there is a possibility where they can pay your meal ticket and your books, or you'll receive a refund and you can contribute it towards room and board, meal tickets, and books. And if you have any other questions, you can feel free to call me here at the office. It's 443-885-3185. Thank you.
Here's additional information you need to know about funding. To reach the application, log on to the university website at www.morgan.edu. On the home page, hover over the Admissions tab and click on the second option, Graduate Admissions. Once on the Graduate Study page, look to your left and click on Graduate Aid and Funding. On the Graduate Aid and Funding page, scroll down until you see the scholarship link. Click on the link and complete the brief application. The application is open from February 1st to May 31st for fall semesters and from October 1st to December 31st for spring semesters. Students are selected for funding based on completing the general application in addition to being recommended by their academic department. This was a recent change made by the School of Graduate Studies to ensure that all funding for the graduate school stays within. So make sure you contact your coordinator and ask about graduate funding opportunities in your program. We should note that you are ineligible for funding if you're a non-degree seeking student or pursuing a second master's or doctoral degree at Morgan. Please Please know that tuition increases affect the School of Graduate Studies budget and how much can be awarded. Therefore, all U.S. citizens and permanent residents are encouraged to fill out the FAFSA. In addition to the phone number mentioned earlier, Mr. Simpson is also available by email at sean.simpson@morgan.edu to answer any questions or concerns you may have. Mr. Simpson kindly reiterates that funding is limited, so make sure you apply as soon as possible.